Hello and welcome to Williams TV here in the paddock on race day in Baku. We're in the motorhome. The boss is in her office in a meeting. I won't disturb her. Give us a wave. There you go. And we'll come around here. You can see Sergey's got lots of friends supporting. Sergey, what are you eating? That looks like my breakfast? Is that like cereal and fruit or something?
Weetabix, which is kind of cereal, uh, zero fat, zero sugar yogurt, and berries.
I mean, this is normally what we.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is what we'd eat for breakfast. So, this is this easy for you to?
When you eat, really, it has low fats, which is easy to adjust. Uh, Good carbs, which is again easy to adjust before the race, and which I need throughout the race, and protein.
So listen, this has been your best qualifying of the season so far. You must be encouraged, nearly into the top 10. You got lots of fans here from Russia and lots of support. You excited for the race?
Yeah. Been best quality so far, and I'm really sure it's gonna be best race. So yeah, a bit of work to be done, and you never know what can happen on this track. So yeah.
And the wind. What about the wind? Because I mean, I don't know where you walked in from this morning, but you can feel the wind is really strong today, isn't it?
Strong. It is really strong, and it's very, very various between the buildings. So it's gonna be tough, but it will make the race even better. So
Very good. And what about starts? How have your starts been the last two races? Have you.
they've been really good, and it's gonna be even more important here. So even if it's not a long run ahead to turn one, still it's good to kind of protect your position and be sure you're right there and ready to use the opportunity if it comes. So yeah, looking forward again.
Okay, very good. Well, I'm going to interrupt this man before he runs away. Oh, he's got to run to the little boy's room. I won't interrupt him. Right, you can carry on. I don't want to interrupt your lunch because you've got last couple of bites left. But this first four flyaways were coming to an end. Things are settling down a little bit. Are you looking forward to getting back to the European season, back to Barcelona, where you've driven this car in testing and things?
Uh, yeah, it's not that I was kind of against flyaway races, so I didn't feel the best going in the less known circuits, but yeah, I mean Barcelona is always a place which is a pleasure to come. So same as many other European very well known track and places and cities. So yeah, it's gonna be another good stage of the year.
Very good. Okay, I'll let you finish your lunch. Good luck for today. So yeah, as we said, we're in the motorhome here. Should we have a little look around while we wait for Lance for a minute? I see Paddy's here talking to Lawrence, Lance's dad, and here is Lance. Do you want to come on in? We'll let you have your salad for lunch. This is your obviously best qualifying of the year so far. That's better, isn't it?
For sure. Yeah, I mean, it was a good day for the team yesterday. My second quali in Q2 this season after a couple difficult weekends getting knocked out in Q1. So really pleased to to be back. Not to where we want to be, but at least in the hunt. And today, anything can happen. It's a windy day. There's plenty of opportunity around here. A lot of overtaking, safety cars. We'll see.
I mean, it was a wild race last year, which worked out well for you, as we all know. And the wind wasn't as bad. So, I mean, there's going to be a safety car today, isn't it, in these conditions?
Most probably, yeah. I'm definitely expecting it. But we'll see, one lap at a time. And anything can happen around here. We've seen that in the past.
Just try and explain for the fans at home, when you're in the cockpit, what was it like yesterday? Because turn 16, we saw lots of drivers struggling. We saw you going over the curb a few times. What's it like having that sort of gust of wind hitting you? How does it feel in the cockpit?
Yeah, it's tricky. I mean, you kind of have to expect the unexpected when there's a little bit of wind or condition change. You have to adapt, and that's kind of what happened in quali yesterday. I think it caught everyone by surprise, all the drivers, because throughout all the free practice sessions, we felt a lot more grip through that corner with less wind. And all of a sudden comes qualifying, and you try and put it all together and use all that info that you've soaked up over the free practice sessions. But condition change, and it suddenly changed the whole corner. So That's probably what happened. Yeah, definitely what happened yesterday, which spiced things up, and I'm sure we'll see more of that today.
And let's talk a second about restarts, because I think there's a fairly high chance of safety car, as we said before. I've just been looking at some of the restarts from last year, and it's really tricky, isn't it, to judge when to go? I mean, Hamilton led all three, but for you guys in the train to guess that with such a long straight, knowing you got people behind who are going to slipstream you, plus you're kind of past people, what's it like trying to do it? Because it's very unique here, I think, compared to any other circuit.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a bit of a guessing game. You got to be ready for the takeoff, any second. So it really changes every time. The lead car could, put the throttle down 30 seconds later, 30 seconds earlier. It's totally up to him, as long as he doesn't pass the safety car before the safety car lines. So it makes it interesting. You definitely have to be alert and ready to go. But yeah, it's all part of the fun of racing.
Very good. Listen, good luck for today. Hope it goes well. Thank you very much. Let's keep wandering around here, Jacques, because maybe we'll pop outside for a second just to show people what's going on in the paddock here in Baku. Teams are all getting prepped. I'll just try and see if we can just illustrate. This is Sophie, our comms person, running away from us. If we turn around there, you can see the flags at the end of the paddock and the plants and stuff, just to show you how windy it is and how much of a challenge it's going to be for the drivers this weekend. From I don't know what's going on here with these sofas, but okay, never mind. Just looking out of my hotel room this morning, which is that building over there, you could see hospitality tents taking off. The wind was so strong, and they've had to strap various things down. And the slipstream effect is massive on this long straight. We're talking up to 18 to 20 kilometers an hour, which is a huge speed difference for overtaking. So, although it's a street circuit, we're going to see lots of action, lots of overtaking. Mika Salo, former Formula One driver, who's here supporting Sergey this weekend. But yeah, it's going to be a fascinating Grand Prix. Thanks for watching on Williams TV, and we will see you in Barcelona.